Hi everyone, pleasure to meet you all. Let me introduce myself to you. I'm Abhrami Vinod, and my topic for today's presentation is Facebook an effective platform for visually challenged users to augment media literacy in India? Let's discuss the topic of introduction. We all know media is saturated everywhere, right? Without media, a life is inevitable nowadays. Wherever we go, whatever we do, we can feel the presence of media in some way or other, right? So, not only because of the exposure it gives, but also the proper role for disseminating a correct information, that too for the improvement and the development of democracy, socialization, and to bring a good active citizenship. The role played by media is immense. So being a media literate, we can stand enough in our own food in the present world. So the need for being a media literate is essential. There are very different kinds of social media networking sites or apps like Facebook, WhatsApp, Snapchat, Instagram, right? So in the present study, I have taken Facebook as a social tool. In 2019, World Health Organization WHO said that around 2.2 billion people are suffering from vision impairment or blindness. So we all know that information and media literacy are part and parcel of the current world, right? So in order to check whether the visually impaired people are media literate, especially in the platform of Facebook, whether they are getting a proper amount of information. This study analyzes the particular fact. Many researchers have found that visually impaired people, by using Facebook as a social media tool, they're gaining self-confidence, entertainment, they are ignited with many knowledge. Yes, many researchers have found that. So in this present study, I'm going to analyze the effect of visually impaired people in the platform of Facebook. Yes, these are the main project objectives. The first are visually impaired Facebook users aware about media literacy and how many of them can be called as a media literate. Does their gender play an important role in the particular concept? So I have used two particular theories, feminist disability theory and users and gratification theory in the current study. And the research method I have opted is by snowball sampling procedure. I've taken 120 visual impact Facebook users for the data analysis. By using both quantitative and qualitative method, I have gathered all the data. And the data is being gathered from all the parts of the India. And the variables used here is motivation to use Facebook, under which five categories are there. First, social interaction, time pass, entertainment, companionship, communication. Then, other than that, addiction and media literacy is being measured. The findings I have got is that both the males and female, irrespective of gender, both the male and female visually impaired Facebook users have a long way to go in order to attain the title of media literate in the current world. So, what we can infer is that the term media literacy or the awareness about media literacy is not fully acquired by visually impaired people in this particular platform. when they get uh, when they get some information, they lacks confidence to accept its fact. They're afraid to share that. They're afraid to share among the peer groups without seeking help of a second person. It's also notable that if we attain the title of them as a media literate soon, it will become much awaited social change, because we have already found that Media plays an important role in our lives, and it can cause a good social developmental change, right? So definitely being attaining the title for visually impaired people as a media literate, we can bring a good social change. The voices, moreover, the voices of voiceless group must be heard by all the media literates so that we can upgrade of the standard of the society. Yes, from these findings itself, we can note that out of all the respondents, this male respondents is high in number compared to female ratio. Even the study doubts the participants of female, the awareness they got is very less compared to female respondents. Yes, hence I concluded my study by raising the strong point that the voices of the voiceless should be heard by the world. In this current world, in this current technological world, if visually impaired people lacks any particular platform in the digital platform, it's because of the digital disability. We need to be heard by them. We need to correct that. I hope this research will bring future researchers to note that there are these niche groups who suffer, and there's high time to we get media literacy in this particular niche group. Thank you.